So I get a lot of questions about what it is I actually work with in practice. A lot of people think that nutrition is calories in, calories out, it's macros, it's micros. Those are all parts of nutrition, but that is not actually what I do. So I thought I would jump on and do a video series just explaining a little bit more about what I do and what I work with in practice, just to clear up some of the misconceptions out there. If you don't know me, I'm Kelly Calkins. I am the owner of Abundant Hope Nutrition in Mesa, Arizona, and I am board certified in holistic nutrition. So what makes my approach different? That's a question I get a lot. I look at the body through the lens of traditional Chinese medicine, and I apply holistic nutrition, which is actually physical, mental, and emotional health through the use of nutrients in organic foods. So what does that mean? It means I understand how dysfunction presents in the body, and I understand what nutrients bring organs and organ systems back into balance in the body so that your body has the tools it needs to actually rebalance and heal so that you can recover your quality of life and your health. So my areas of focus are autoimmune, chronic symptoms, chronic disease, and nutritional oncology. So I want to talk about some of the big things that I see in practice. I think what I'll do, just for the sake of time, is do one topic each week. So this week in this video, fatigue. Fatigue is a number one thing that I see in practice. Just about everybody that reaches out to me and that works with me is experiencing fatigue to some degree. It's really common. And I don't know that you always recognize that fatigue is fatigue. You feel tired, but you might think that it is just stress or because you're getting older or just the way your body is. Unfortunately, dysfunction gets justified way too often. So let's talk about fatigue. Fatigue is energy drain on the body. It is a constant tiredness that makes even the most simple task feel like it's a monumental effort. So I typically explain this to clients by using the spoons example. Every day you have a set number of spoons. Everything that you do costs a varying amount of spoons. For instance, you waking up and getting out of bed costs a certain number of spoons. You taking a shower or making a meal or getting out the door on time, those things all cost spoons. Going to work, completing a task, staying focused, whatever, it all costs spoons. Here's the problem. When you have fatigue, and this is something you're navigating, you will regularly not have enough spoons to get through the day. So you will find yourself opting out of things or not doing things, or if you choose to push through, you're actually borrowing spoons from the next day to get through this day, and then you end up feeling awful the following day or the next few days because you are going in spoon debt. So when you are navigating fatigue, you have reduced productivity. That fatigue often leads to a decreased ability to focus and to just function efficiently, and it will show up in your personal life and in your professional life. Now, this was absolutely a part of my own healing journey. There was a point where I just really had so much fatigue that it was impacting my self-esteem and my self-confidence because I was aware that I was not functioning the way I ought to be functioning. And this is really common with fatigue. We try to push through, but when we push through, we pay the price. Fatigue is also going to strain your relationships. When you have low energy levels, it's going to limit your social interactions. It's going to affect your relationships with friends and with your family. And again, I totally get it because this was me. For a season, we really dropped off the radar and we didn't do a whole lot with friends. We didn't do a lot of family engagement outside of our nuclear family because I just didn't have the energy or the stamina. And if I did push through, say it was a holiday or a birthday or something like that, I would be miserable for the next 2 to 3 days. So fatigue is one of those things that I work with regularly in practice. There are so many different reasons that you are experiencing fatigue. I want you to hear me say that none of them are normal. So if this is you and you are navigating fatigue and you are trying to Plan and ration out spoons to get through the day. Know that this is not normal. This is dysfunction. Your body is trying to get your attention. It's its version of a check engine light that it needs more support. I would encourage you to not settle for a diminished quality of life. Learn how to listen to your body, get the guidance and support that you need so that you can actually give your body what it needs to rebalance and heal so that you can have an endless energy every single day. If you have questions about fatigue or you want to talk about a way that you can personally navigate it and overcome it, reach out. I'm happy to have a conversation. The next major thing that I work with in practice that I'll be doing a video on will be brain fog. So stay tuned for that.